Mercedes have just revealed the long-awaited CLA53 AMG, and what can I say, it is gorgeous. I think this might just be the best new AMG, and here's why. Starting off strong here, we have the powertrain. The 53 is powered by a 3 litre 6-cylinder inline engine with some mild hybrid technology. Yep, you heard me right, it's got 6 cylinders. It's a heavily upgraded version of the M256 engine that gives us a total of 449 horsepower. We get 560 Nm of torque in normal driving, but with overboost using the mild hybrid technology, you get 600 Nm of torque for 12 seconds. This is a setup we've seen in many AMGs of recent years, and it sounds like it's been really perfected for the new 53. One of the best things about this car is undoubtedly its looks. It just looks gorgeous from every angle. Along the side here we have the classic coupe shape with the sloping roof, and the front features the aggressive shark nose design and AMG grille that we all know and love. The LED lights are flat and sharply cut, giving us a modern, sleek look. They're also packed with the latest tech too, and they can even digitally project images onto the road. The rear though is where things get even better, with this strip integrated into the modern lights and of course the big rear diffuser with the quad exhaust pipes. To me it looks like a nice modern evolution of the CLA45s's rear. The best part though has to be this wide body. AMG have done some serious work here to make this car stand out against the regular CLE. The front is 58mm wider and the rear is 75mm wider than the standard CLE, which makes a huge difference to the presence of this car on the road. With an inline-6 engine, you bet this is going to sound better than the new C63 with the 4-cylinder hybrid. But how does it sound? Well, Mercedes AMG are so sound focused that they even have a feature on the AMG website where you can listen. If we scroll down here to the cars page, you'll see this start stop button. Here we can listen to the standing revs, the sound of the car from the outside, the sound of the car from the inside, and they even have a drive-by clip. Of course, this doesn't sound amazing thanks to the OPF filters and modern regulations, but it's so nice to see AMG putting some focus back on the sound again. But hey, if you follow my channel, you'll know that a simple £300 mod can completely transform the exhaust note on these modern AMGs, just like we did with my CLA45s. Next up is the interior, and it looks like we're getting a similar cabin to the new C63, which is not a bad thing at all. You really have to sit down in the latest generation of the C-Class to truly appreciate just how lovely the interior is. When I recently reviewed the new C43, the interior was one of my favourite features of the car. Everything looks and feels so nice, and the big screen adds some great tech and functionality. It looks like we'll be able to option the new AMG performance seats here too, which look stunning and no doubt are very comfortable and great for going around bends. The only drawback is the touch sensitive buttons on the AMG steering wheel. I love how the new wheel looks, but these buttons can be a pain to operate while driving, and to be honest, they feel like a step back from the previous generation. Like all AMGs, we get a high performance brake system. For the 53 on the front, we get perforated and internally ventilated discs that measure 370 to 37mm with 4 piston fixed calipers. On the rear we have internally ventilated discs measuring 360 to 26mm with a single piston caliper. These are of course finished in red with the AMG lettering. The 53 will come with 5 AMG dynamic driving modes: Slippy, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus and Individual, where you can set up your own unique configuration. The real fun though comes through the driving programs within each mode. These affect the way the car's electronic stability program and all-wheel drive systems function. Modes such as Basic will focus on traction and comfort, while Advanced is configured for a more sporty drive. Then we have Pro, which is the most dynamic, designed for more experienced drivers and racing on the track. These 3 programs all run directly with the 4MATIC Plus system, which allows it to make the car more front wheel drive focused or rear wheel drive focused based on the selected program. The 53 has the latest 3-stage AMG speed-sensitive steering technology, which is combined with rear axle steering. This means it's going to be lighter at lower speeds for tricky maneuvers and parking, then at higher speeds it will be much heavier with more feedback. The rear wheel steering can virtually shorten or increase the car's wheelbase dependent on your speed and selected driving mode. At low speeds, the rear wheels turn in the opposite direction to the front wheels, which creates more agile turning and less steering work, which is great for parking and maneuvers. Then at high speeds, the rear wheels can turn parallel to the front wheels, which will increase the driving stability. It builds up the lateral force more quickly when changing direction, and thus enables the car to react more directly when you turn the wheel. If you follow me here, you'll know I own a CLA45s, which I absolutely love, but now it's 2 years old. I'm still really enjoying the car, but I've been struggling to find something to replace it when that time comes. This is because the recent AMG lineup has been somewhat boring to me with all the downsizing of engines and hybrid powertrains. But this new CLE53 changes everything. The car seems to tick all the boxes, and I think it might be a really good natural progression from the CLA45s. It could be a great move for the channel, and I think we can make some really good videos covering the ownership and all the new exciting features. So there we have it guys, that is the new CLE53. I can't lie, the more I read about this car, the more excited I get. It just ticks every box. What do you guys think? Should this be the new ABAUTO AMG? Let me know in the comments below.